It is very important for employers like Crown and others to invest in the schools. There's certainly an information gap in trying to help those in our community understand where there are jobs, what companies are hiring, and what exactly we do at our companies.
The regional approach to reach the 2 million employees by the year of 2030 is important for all the employers in the area. We as a company are growing. We've got new locations in this area and other locations as well. So that regional approach is going to be important for us to reach out to the employees in those other areas to fill the job positions that we have.
So I think we need to think about our backyard. So what do we offer in our backyard? I don't look at basically the whole picture as much as the small picture sitting where I'm at. So I think if you have the conversation regionally, you're going to affect the whole. So I think we have to do a good job of just selling what we have in our own backyard. So makes it easier for us too.
Well, I think the regional goal is very important in that the resources that are out there and the leaders and the different organizations that are participating in it need to come together and should collaborate and share resources, share revenues if possible, to make things more soluble for the individuals that we are trying to help, that the groups and organizations are trying to help. So I think a big part of it and a big solution is collaboration on everyone's part.
As educators, see the connections between these efforts and the end goal of getting these people qualified, prepared, and excited to enter the workforce. But for many people, it's a stretch to see, okay, we're talking about literacy starting early in a child's life, and how does that equate and equal to what they need to do and prepare for in the workforce. So we recognize it, and so I think the need for us to collaborate with entities outside of higher education, and particularly with our businesses and our communities, is vitally important. And it helps to really engage and energize a lot of people around the effort when they see that direct connection. So I think we all have a vested interest in people helping our young people become literate and maintain a high level of literacy, because we know that that pays dividends for them later in life, but also for the businesses that rely on that.
I think it's important for the community leaders to reach out to the educators and the employers to, one, make sure that the educational system is doing the things they need to do to make sure that the employees are ready to be hired when they come out of school. And as employers, we're the same way. We need to communicate our needs to those community leaders so they can let the educational group know what's going on as well.
And I think that's what you have to do. You have to invite those community members in and say, this is what we're doing. If it's working, you keep doing it. If it's not working, we figure something out. I think that's where we work in these silos of, well, you're the educator, you should figure this out. But really, as long as we bring in the community members, they kind of know what our focus is, and it can spill out. I mean, why can't I have the same science of reading in an after-school program at a church, at a community, at the YMCA, the Boys and Girls Club? Why wouldn't my teachers just carry that knowledge into those places in the community? And then the GED classes, the reading classes, why wouldn't we do that for community partnerships? So to me, that's where you want to go. And if it's working, you don't reinvent the wheel. You just carry it. And that's what we're trying to do. So the literacy piece for educators in Nash County, we started the Science of Reading, which is a DPI initiative. All elementary teachers are trained in the science of reading. So when it goes back to putting all the arrows in the right direction, we're doing one plan of reading. It's that K-3 pipeline. There's a gateway of when a student should be proficient in reading. So we're on the same page, which helps. And when you're talking about tackling literacy in this, in this county, to me, what I think about is it's not just us, it's not just kids, it's adults. So to me, the collaboration between churches and community of talking about the importance of reading, because it's not just, we just can't take that on. But I think it helps when we're in Nash County, we are only doing the science of reading. We're not doing anything different. It's worked. Our growth in reading has been tremendous. So that's what's helped us. We're just on the same page.